Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the channel and the first episode of the three-way crusade. This will be a long crusade, so I hope you enjoy it. We have Tau, Orks, and Tyranids. We'll do a quick walk through the three armies, so it's 50 power level in each. Obviously, the first game is just 25 power level, so it won't be these full armies playing. Yeah, and then we'll get set up. We've already rolled off to see which armies go first, and it'll be Tau versus Tyranids. So the Orcs will sit and watch and probably get quite cross as they watch other people crumping each other and they're not joining in. But we are joined for the first time, finally, by Andy. Say hi, Andy.
Hello.
There we go. So we'll quickly talk through all three armies, and then on future games, it'll just be talking through what's actually on the board. So here we go.
So we have 2 squads of 10 Gene Stealers, a squad of Hive Guard, a Death Leaper, Broodlord, who has Resonance Barb and Catalyst and Smite, the Whispered Abomination of the Nameless Realm, who will be taking Smite, Catalyst, and the Horror. And then we have Khan on his own for once, with his Tusks, Spore Cysts, and Monstrous Scything Talons. Don't forget his Bone Mace right in the back, because he will get very mad because he loves his tail.
And Chitin Thorns.
Oh, yep, Chitin Thorns, never forget those because they're always really handy.
Yep.
So that's the 50 power level, and I'll split that up once we get to it.
Okay, so a quick breakdown of the Orc army. So we've got a squad of 10 Grots right down here at the front. 10 shooter boys with a knob with a power claw. There is supposed to be twice as many boys and twice as many Grots. I just neglected to pack them this morning. In the back, we've got a squad of 3 Mega Knobs. These are all equipped with combi rockets. There for a lot of Dakar. We've got a Mega Armoured War Boss. That is, despite what your eyes are telling you, not a Power Claw. That is a huge chopper, thanks to the changes to the Orc Codex. We also have a big mech with a shock attack gun. He's also equipped with an enhanced runt sucker. In the background, 1 Death Dread with 4 power claws because we like getting up close and choppy. A Megatrack Scrapjet with a shocker hull because I like ramming things. And a Rocket Truck Squig Buggy because who doesn't love flinging a load of squigs around? That is 50 power level of Orcs.
You saved best till last, of course. Yeah, you shut up, Jack. So I've got a Warlord is my commander in Enforcer armor. So he's got his shield generator, a cyclonic iron blaster, and air bursting fragmentation projectors. 2 of them. The Cadre Fireblade is there. You'll probably see him a lot more than a Shas'O Re'ally to start with. 2 5-man squad strike team, pulse rifles, pulse pistols, and we have a 10-man breacher squad. We'll see how up close and personal they can get because that's actually where they like to be. We've got the Riptide, who is rocking the amplified ion cannon, so that's always fun. And he has his shielded missile drones with him. The only drones I'm actually bringing with me today, because I just felt I had other stuff to bring than just loads of drones. Now, these guys aren't WYSIWYG, so I apologise for that, but we have the Veteran Cadre, because I am taking Farsight as my set. So 3 with 3 burst cannons, 3 with 3 fusion blasters, and they have cross-linked stabilising jets. So they are hitting on 3s and re-rolling hit rolls and wound rolls of 1. And for Farsight, everything when you get within 12 inches, I count as having an additional marker light on you. If I'm within 6 inches, I re-roll 1s to wound. So yes, I'm Tau, but I actually get better the closer I get. So the first game, as I said, is Tau vs Tyranids. We are playing the supply drop mission, which I'll quickly show you. We'll get that all set up, and then we'll get going. Today's mission, supply drop. So braving the flak batteries of the foe. Your best pilots are inbound with supplies to drop your beleaguered forces. You must race your enemy to the prize, driving them away from the drop coordinates and seizing the supplies as they land. So the Tau are dropping supplies and the Tyranids are trying to deny them, basically. But we'll still roll for attacker defender in a minute. So there will be 3 objective markers put down randomly. And At the start of the 4th battle round, the players randomly determine one of the objective markers and remove it from the battlefield. At the start of the 5th battle round, the players randomly determine one of the 2 remaining objective markers and remove that from the battle as well. The remaining objective marker represents the landed supplies. Well, that changes what I was going to do for my agenda, because that'll be a right pain if I keep having objective markers disappear from me and I'm trying to hold it to the end of the game. So, victory points are recorded as follows. So, scored from the 2nd battle round. In battle round 2 and 3, it's 10 points per victory point objective controlled. Battle round 4, it's 15. Battle round 5, it's 30. So that can swing around quite quickly. But we will be setting them up. The attacker sets up the first objective marker, but must be set up wholly within 6 inches of the centre, and then the remaining 2 anywhere more than 6 inches from the edge and 9 inches from any other objective marker. We will show you what that looks like once we have set up. Right, we've got the Tau set up, Breaches, Cadre Fireblade, Strike Team, and Riptide all here. The only reason they're, I know it looks like casting, but they're not, is just because we've got the objective markers here. I'm going to need to push forward. And over the other side we've got...
Gene Stealers, the Whispered Abomination of the Nameless Realm,
Flying Hive Tyrant.
and the Hive Guard.
And the Hive Guard. And we are good to go. We're going to roll off and see who goes first. I'll get the camera a bit closer so you can see what we're rolling. Tau turn 1, battle round 1. Oh, Jack's going to be sad.
I'm going to be so sad.
So, not a lot of movement, I'll be honest. I need to deal with some stuff before I really start pushing forward. Jump these guys into cover. At the end of the movement phase, he'll be using his special abilities, his Nova Reactor, to give himself a 3-up invulnerable save. Does take a mortal wound for doing so. I am now going to start onto shooting, because I have no psychic. Mark Light from the Cadre Fireblade into the Flying Hive Tyrant. Let's just get some rerolls on that. Hits on 2s.
Please don't.
He's marker lighted. We will be overcharging the ion cannon from the Riptide into him. So this will be just hitting on 4s. So frustrating, our ballistic skill. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, because Hive Tyrants are not as tough as you'd think.
They seriously need so.
And then you'll be going to your 4-up invulnerable save, and it's D3 plus 3. But any 1s, thankfully I reroll thanks to the marker light, will cause me a mortal wound. Hitting on 4s. Okay, 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. Command point. 3 4-up invulnerable saves.
If only drop die count.
Yes!
Command point, are you going to accept that?
Command point, come on. You going to accept that?
That's pretty cocked.
Darn it.
Okay, so that's not as bad as it could have been, making 3 of them. So you take
That's the
6
literal
wounds.
worst I could have gotten from that.
So just quickly adjusting
yeah.
command points.
That's command points.
We'll sort the wounds out in a second. Right, smart missile system up on his shoulders. That's just, sorry, there's 2 of them. Magnetized. Hit on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the marker light. And this will be wounding on 5s though. Nice. So that's 5 normal saves. Takes 1 wound.
Oh my god!
That's not too bad. And then the missile pods. Is he down to 5?
Yes!
He's down to 5 already.
He only
Missile
has 12
pods.
wounds.
Missile pods from
Just a
the
boy.
shielded missile drones coming in. So these guys will be hitting on 4 because he does have a drone controller. So hitting on 4s. So strength 7, so wounding on 4s. No, nothing there. Okay. We'll just put 5 shots from the Fire Warriors into him as well. That's the last thing that's going to be in range. Reroll 1s, thankfully, because the marker light. 1 hit. No wounds. That is the end of Tau turn 1. I really hoped he died. We'll come back after the Tyranid movement phase.
So, The Hive Guard for once have actually slightly moved, putting them into more colour, but also claiming myself that objective. The Gene Stealers and the Hive Tyrant have moved up, so I claim another objective. And the Hive Tyrant now can just go and charge and eat stuff.
Okay. And what did you do to get his wounds back up?
I paid 2 command points to use my D3 healing thing that I use quite often, but I can never remember the name of.
His name. Right. Psychic phase. What are you doing first?
Let's start with a Horrify on that.
Bugger.
Yeah.
Roll it where we can see.
Roll it where you can see. Yes! That's...
So he's now -1 to hit. Great. Nothing I can do about this. What are you doing next?
Catalyst on myself.
5 up, feel no pain on the Flying Hive Tyrant. That's what I needed to hear today. Right.
Oh, and you're horrified too.
That was probably one of the most successful psychic phases you've had recently.
Yeah, I was doing terrible in my last one.
Well, people haven't seen that yet at the time of recording, so... Well, actually, by the time they see this, they will have seen that if they've watched it.
Yeah.
And, wow, he did more damage to himself in his own psychic phase than he did me.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Yeah.
He rolled a double 6, used a command point to re-roll, rolled a double 6. And then the Super Smite whiffed on Black Templars who have a 5 up, feel no pain
And
against mortal wounds.
And it would have done D1 damage, just D1 damage because of the roll.
Yep, and 3 to yourself. It was hilarious.
It was horrible.
I giggled like a schoolgirl. Okay, we move on to shooting.
Hi God. I forgot I have these things. Sometimes you just forget that you have murder bugs.
So now we're hitting on 4s. Who are they shooting at? Shooting the big dude.
Big dude.
Right where we can see it.
Time to hopefully hunt down some drones. Hate drones.
You're shooting the big dude or the dude?
Big dude.
Straight the big dude, okay.
But you have your drones, so
Yeah.
you'll use those,
Let me
obviously.
see. That is 4 wounds. I'm going to go... This is D3 damage each, aren't they?
Yeah. That's why I said you'd probably use your drones.
Okay. So, does the first one go on a drone? Yes. Does the drone survive? No. Second one, does it go on a drone? Yes. Does the drone survive? Yes. Third one, does it go on a drone? Yes. Does the drone survive? No. 3 up invulnerable save. He's fine.
I killed drones! Hey!
That is how shield drones work.
I hate drones, but now I've gotten rid of your drones.
Yes, but look, thankfully you haven't got enough command points to shoot again. So we'll have a think about for a second, and then we'll go through to your hungry phase. Right, so the Gene Stealers have declared the Fire Warriors, who are overwatching, who are within 6 inches of the Cadre Fireblade. So that's 15 shots from those 5 guys. And then these guys will... Oh, actually, I'm just going to chuck in the Cadre Fireblade as well, because it's the same stats. And then we'll do the Breachers, who are greater gooding for them as well. So this is 18 shots, hitting on 6s. You're within 12 inches, so I re-roll 1s, because you count as having a marker light on you. That was not bad. I just need to get... I need to get them below 10, and then they have a lot less attacks. Wounding on 3s. Not within 6 inches, just don't get to re-roll a 1. 3 5 up invulnerable saves, please, Jack. You see what I mean?
It is.
Right.
It's a trick in the wrist.
I just need to do a little bit of measuring to see what profile and how many breaches are in range, and we'll come right back. Hitting on 6s. This is the breaches. Re-rolling 1s, because you are... Oh my god, that wasn't even great.
2. Hey, you got 2.
You shut up.
Oh, that's...
4s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 5 up invulnerable saves that you're going to fail for me. Ah, there it is. 2 down. That drops your attacks massively, because now they only have 3 each rather than 4 each. Ooh.
So it goes from 40 to like...
Yeah. I should have done the light cover thing.
24 attacks.
So you've got a 6-inch charge into 5 Fire Warriors. And... You fail!
I'm paying command point.
Okay, but that's brilliant. Oh, right. Are you We'll move them in a second. Do you know who you're declaring with the Hive Tyrant? Or are you going to leave him there?
Just gotta leave them there.
Cool. We'll get them moved up. We'll show what that looks like.
I gotta say, not this.
24 attacks into 5 Fire Warriors.
Can they survive?
In on 3s.
Ah. Just gonna
Okay.
take that away.
You moved those as well, were they misses? You moved both of them together.
Oh, then probably.
Wounding on 3s, because...
Wanting them 6s, because 6s is practically an insta-kill.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's 3 6s.
So that's 3 dead. And this is 5 up saves. That is the squad.
Yeah!
That was really good.
Squad wipe.
Just. All things considered, that could have gone a lot better.
That's
for you.
good for experience.
There we go. Right.
And now you have Gene Stealers knocking on your Riptide's door.
Yes, I do.
That is a Riptide, right?
Yes. Speaking of which, battle round 2, Tau, turn 2. Need to get you off those objectives because now we start scoring. Riptide's jumped up here. I'm more just because I thought it was cool. Also to get him within 12 inches, so he counts having an additional marker light on him. I'm going to basically put some more marker lights on him in a second. And breaches have moved up, so they're all within short range. So then I'll be shooting at strength 6. So hitting on 4s, winning on 3s. Rerolling 1s to hit because you're within 12 inches. Rerolling 1s to wound because you're within 6 inches.
Get that guy's horrified and I have catalyst on him.
I know, that's why he needs more marker lights.
I know.
So, coming from the Cadre Fireblade, marker light into the Hive Tyrants.
Please fail.
I need this, so command point. So he's got a marker light on him. I just need to check how many command points something else is. So give me 2 seconds. I spent a command point for uplink marker light. I really need this to be a 5 or a 6. Perfect. You now have 5 marker lights on you, which means he's back to hitting you on 4s, re-rolling 1s. If you were in cover, you wouldn't count as being in cover. If I had any Seeker missiles, they'd hit you at ballistic skill, and there's something else, but that's the main thing. Just putting him back to what he should be.
Catalyst still.
I know you still got Catalyst on him.
Catalyst.
But we shall start there, so we're going to put everything from him into the Flying Hive Tyrant, and we are going to overcharge his big gun again. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s.
What does overcharging do again?
It just makes it more powerful. Rerolling 1s. Excellent. So that's
So it
5
can't hurt
hits.
him if he does it wrong?
If I kept rolling 1s, then yeah, he can take wounds. Wounding on 3s. Shame I'm not within 6, but 3 4 up invulnerable saves. 2 go through. You have no command points.
Catalyst.
Oh, let me roll how much damage first. So that is 6, 9, 10, 11, 5 up, feel no pains. So let's get the dice together.
I need to make at least 3.
That's how feel no pains work, Jack. You've got to remember, you do the damage first, and then you roll for the feel no pains.
Come on, 3. That's at least 3.
So he's taken 7 wounds.
Okay, so he's down from 9 to 2.
And smart missile system coming in.
Oh no,
Hitting 4.
that's not lethal.
Reroll the 1s. Right. Winning on 5s. 1 3 up save. Takes another wound. Oh, sorry, feel no pain, yep. That's what I get for speaking too quickly. And the shots from the breaches into the Gene Stealers. So I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Because you're within 12 inches of me. And then I'm strength 6 because I'm close, so winning on 3. So here's all the shots. Reroll those 1s. Okay. Oh. Winning on 3s. I'm within 6 inches, so I get to reroll these 1s. Good old Farsight. Excellent. So that is 8 5 up invulnerable saves, please, Jack. Say 3 die.
Ah, thank you. Still got half my squad.
Hey, you've killed as many Gene Stealers as I killed Gun guys.
I've done more wounds than you overall, Jack.
Yes, I know.
That is the end of Tau turn 2. That was not what I wanted, because I am not going to be scoring as much as him, but let's see what happens. Tyranid turn 2.
Okay. So the Hive Tyrants got up, ready to punch that flying thing into the face. The Hive Guard are going to shoot him in the face, and the Gene Stealers are here just to charge some Muppets.
Right, psychic phase.
Psychic, yeah! Let's do some good psychic for once. I got dice myself.
Okay, fine. What are you doing?
Let's start with a catalyst on the Hive Tyrant.
Here we go.
Makes it.
Yep.
Perfect. Then I'm just going to smite.
Okay. Which you don't do.
Damn it.
5 for the first smite. Hive Guard into Riptide.
Big gun.
Hitting on 3s. 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, sorry. I can count, I swear.
No, you can't.
3 up and vulnerable saves. He takes D3 wounds for 1. So he's currently down to 11. Sweet.
I have a Hive Tyrant still. That's good.
Right.
Good for me.
Hungry phase.
Hungry phase.
Where would you like to start? Because I'm overwatching all over the place.
Tyrant.
Tyrant. So here comes his Overwatch. So here's the big gun.
Oh
You're
no.
within 12 inches, so you count having a marker light on you. Okay, so 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. You're within 6 inches, so I can re-roll that because I'm Farsight. 2 4-up and vulnerable saves. Oh! If I'd killed you then, that would have been great. Smart missile system. Again, re-rolling all of those ones.
Ah.
That's 4 hits.
It's enough to kill him.
When you're 5s, re-rolling the ones because you're within 6 inches. Oh, I'm so sorry. 3 3-up saves. Because there's no AP on those. Takes another wound, he's down to 2. Okay, at least...
Wait, no, he's got calloused.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yep, still 2.
Gotta make sure about that.
And, well, you can roll the charge if you want, but you...
That was a really good charge.
I mean,
roll.
you can use it to come round and be on that objective as well.
Yeah, do that. Please. I'm not going to risk
Because you've
anything
got
here.
plenty of distance. Action shot there, that was beautiful. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
And now, I guess you're declaring with the Gene Stealers?
Gene Stealer!
Alright, let me get some dice together and I'll overwatch with them as well.
Wait, no,
Here we
that's
go.
contested.
What's that?
Because of my Hive Tyrant being there, if he doesn't kill him, then it's
Yeah.
contested. It's really
Here we go. Rerolling the ones. That is not too shabby at all. 6 hits. That's enough to do the lot of them. Wounding on 3s. Yeah. 4 5-up and vulnerable saves. Yes! There's 1 left. You're gonna get beaten up by Tau.
Bonk. That one guy's already chosen his death. He's literally tried to fall over.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one guy that got split
Well, we'll see.
apart by a brood.
Right. We'll come back in a second once Jack's decided where he wants to go first. Hive Tyrant's going first, which makes sense. Hitting on 4s. Oh, sweet. Sweet, great, good. Wounding on that same roll. That's a lot better.
There for you, maybe.
3 3-up and vulnerable saves. I'm all good.
What?
And I'm going to pay 2 command points to interrupt with the breaches. I'll just quickly get them piled in and we'll come right back. 11 attacks from the breaches. 5 hits. 3 wounds.
I believe in you!
Yeah, he's dead! Oh, cheers for that, Jack. Beaten with his butts. And then consolidation move.
Doesn't consolidation have to be towards the nearest enemy?
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So...
As long as I end up closer to you. I can get within 3 inches of the objective. Excellent. So Riptide's going to punch the
Hive Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant. So
Don't punch him.
4 attacks, hitting on 5s or wounding on 5s. This should be interesting.
Shouldn't even be able to do that.
1 hit. 1 wound. He takes a wound.
Calloused.
Oh yeah. Come on, come on. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay. That is the end of Tyranid turn 2. As we move into battle round 3, Tau turn 3. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. Riptide's fallen out of combat and moved over there, so he won't be shooting this turn. The Breachers and the Fireblade are going to go finish dealing with the Hive Tyrant, which amusingly enough probably means the Breachers are going to get the additional experience for killing the Warlord. And I'm going to spend 2 command points on automated repair system to repair D3 wounds to the Riptide.
You can heal too.
Yep, so he's back up to 12.
How many command points does it cost you?
2.
How did you have 2 command points when you spent all of yours?
I haven't spent all of mine.
It looked like you had.
Because you kept putting your gene stealers. So Cadre Fireblade's going to put his shots into the winged Hive Tyrant. He's within half range. He still buffs himself because we haven't got a new codex yet. So that's 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits. All wounding on 5s. 2 3-up saves. Fail both of these.
Catalyst. Ah!
Oh, doesn't he have a lash out thing? So roll dice and see if he gets a 6. No, so yeah, Hive Tyrant's dead. So at the end of the last turn, the both sides, because this one was contested, both armies scored 10 victory points. So we're both on 10 at the end of the last battle round. We'll mark that down in a second because Hive Guard is still there. That is the end of the Tau turn because the Breaches are not in range of anything. But you need to knock me off an objective, otherwise I'm going to really fly away with this. As we move into Tyranid, turn 3.
I literally
In the shooting phase, Hive Guard into
this thing.
into that thing. Okay, that's all right. That is 2 hits. Not great. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, 2 3-up and vulnerable saves.
Come on. Yeah.
Wait, I have a command point left. He's fine.
Okay, I shoot again.
Oh yeah, 2 command points, didn't you? Cool.
Well, I have 2. I had 2 command points.
Yeah, now you don't.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Nice, that's better. 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. Pretty sure it was that one. 2d3 wounds. Ooh. Takes 4, so he's down to 8. And that is the end of Tyranid turn 3. So that's the end of another battle round. That's battle round 3, wasn't it? So yeah. So that's the end of that battle round. I scored 20, Tyranids scored 10, bringing the score to 30-20. So we move into battle round 4, which means at the start of that battle round...
Do the shield drones count as their own unit?
Yes. Yeah, at the start of the battle, if they're deployed with another unit, drones then become separate. Okay, so I'm going to roll for something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one of these is going to disappear.
Come on. Yes.
That objective has gone. As we move fully into battle round 4, Tau turn 4.
This one rerolls that.
So, Breaches and Cadre Fireblade moving up, thus they grab that objective, and the Riptide's jumped over there, and he's going to bully those guys. He is not going to bother with his 4-up invulnerable save this turn.
3-up.
3-up, thank you, Jack. Because I'm a bit worried about getting him bracketed. But here comes the big gun. How many? They got 3 wounds each, don't they?
Yep, 3 wounds.
Well, I'm not going to worry about overcharging. What's their armor save? We'll check that. You check that while I roll. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because I'm within 12 inches. Oh dear. Maybe I should have adjusted.
4 up.
And toughness.
5.
Winning on 3s. That's 2 dead. Flat 3 damage. My AP -3. Sad Jack.
Plonk.
And smart missile system.
And a 6 as well.
Reroll the 1. There we go. So 5 hits. Ooh. Wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s because I'm within 6 inches. 3 of your normal saves. Takes 1 wound.
Down to 2.
You haven't got any command points left, have you?
No.
No. Riptide's charging.
What?
Riptide's in combat.
There.
Riptide has 4 attacks. Hitting on 5s.
I have 2 attacks.
I just rolled 4 6s.
Double box cars.
Wounding on 3s. 3 of your normal save. He's down to 1. He's still alive! 2 attacks back.
I'm still alive.
2 hits.
I'm not.
Wounding on
gonna die.
5s.
I've got a weapon skill of 4 up.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Snake eyes!
Snake eyes indeed. That is the end of Tau turn. I wasn't expecting you to still be there, but you do a lot less damage in combat anyway. As we move into Tyranids turn 4. So it's Tyranids turn 4. Jack has chosen to stay in combat, so he's going to get punched in the face by a Riptide. He's got 1 wound left. Let's see how this goes.
And then
4 attacks. Hitting on 5s. Brilliant. Everything missed. Your 2 attacks back.
hit on 4s. Brilliant.
Everything
Everything missed.
At the end
Wait.
of...
I pay 1 command point to reroll 1. Ah!
You hit. You don't win. At the end of that battle round... Oh no, supposed... Oh no, next battle round. So at the end of that battle round, Tau score 15, Tyranid score none because that's contested. So we move into battle round 5. 1 more of these locations is going to disappear.
Oh, I want to roll it this time.
Yeah? So
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that objective marker has now disappeared.
Fudge.
So that's the remaining objective marker. As we move into battle round 5,
This does
Tau
look
turn 5.
This looks a little cruel. In the slightest. Sporefield.
Ooh. What's the... Yeah. 15-inch range. So 9 of them in range. And I will spend my command point from this turn for them to shoot at their full profile at long range. And that's still 18 shots. I'll be hitting on 5s because I advanced with an assault weapon. Oh, marker light from the Cadre Fireblade. Oh no, within 12 inches is absolutely no point. I'm rerolling 1s anyway. Right. Okay, 1 shot from the Cadre Fireblade. Hits. Wounds, 1 normal save. Takes a wound, he's down to 1. It's a goddamn sniper. And then here comes all the shots from the breaches. Oh, no 1s, but lots of 5s and 6s. So
It's not legal, you know. You're breaking the law by doing this.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Wounding on 3s at AP -2.
Clearly breaking.
I'm not within 6 inches, so that is 8 6-up saves on a model with 1 wound. That's a decent amount of 6s, but it's
Yeah,
not
that's
enough to
half
save
the
them.
6 is required. But
That is it.
you tabled me.
That is indeed the end. So, that is a Tau victory. I'm just going to quickly roll to see if any of my guys take battle scars. So the 5-man strike squad, so they're fine. And the drones can't because they don't upgrade anyway. I have gained, so for those guys, they've killed, the breaches killed a squad of Gene Stealers. squad of Hive Guard. The Hive Tyrant. They've completed my agenda. So they've got 6 experience so far. They've turned up to the battlefield 7, and I shall mark them for greatness 10. So they will go straight through with 10 experience points. And I'll check if they've leveled up yet. Good game, Jack.
Good game. Battle scars for those guys.
Oh, yes.
Whispered Abomination.
Takes a battle scar.
Hive Guard.
No.
Fine. Gene Stealers. Fine.
Seriously, we'll determine what that is, and then the next game will be Tyranids versus Orks. Happy wargaming.